Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I've been thinking about this for a while. Now, if you're a Marvel fan like myself, then you probably know that the movies are based on the comics. Now, something I wanted to find out was how connected were they to the original source material? So that's what I'm going to be doing today. In this video, I'll be comparing Civil War to the comic. Now, I don't have the original comic with me, so I will just be using this Marvel TLDR video, which if you don't know, Marvel, they post these videos on their YouTube channel, which is basically just a summary of what happened in the comics. So I'll be comparing the storyline in the comic to the storyline in the movie of Civil War.
Our story begins with a group of teenage superheroes called the New Warriors who decided to turn their crime-fighting escapades into a reality TV show. But one of their fights goes horribly wrong and leads to a giant explosion that kills hundreds of men, women, and children.
Now, as we can see in the comic, hundreds of bozos die. Rip #TagLove. But in this movie, this event doesn't happen.
This catastrophe shocks the entire country, and public opinion of superheroes takes a turn for the worst. Angry mobs demand an end to all superheroes and to beat up the Human Torch.
This event in the comics is basically the equivalent of the Battle of Sokovia, which is seen in Age of Ultron. The reason why is because they are both very bloody and violent, and also because they spark the Civil War. And there are two key differences, which is that one, there is no Human Torch in the MCU, and the second is that the events are completely different.
One mother who lost her family in the disaster confronts Tony Stark for enabling reckless superpowered vigilantes. Tony is deeply affected by her words, forcing him to question the role of superheroes in the country. The government introduces a new law called the Superhuman Registration Act, which would give every superhero 3 options. Option 1, reveal your secret identity. Join S.H.I.E.L.D. as a government-sponsored superhero and do whatever the government says. Option 2, quit being a superhero and find another day job. Option 3, become a wanted fugitive.
In the film, this law is known as the Sokovia Accords and doesn't just apply to the United States, but to the entire world. However, in the film, if a superhero agrees to the Accords, they don't have to reveal their secret identity, but they have to do whatever the United Nations wants them to do.
Iron Man decides to fully support the new law.
Listen guys, we can't keep hiding behind masks, and to show everyone what a great idea this new law is, I've convinced Spider-Man to come here and reveal his secret identity.
Spider-Man reveals his secret identity to the world, and then Iron Man gives him a fancy new costume so they can have a matching color scheme. Superheroes like Mr. Fantastic, Ms. Marvel, She-Hulk, Yellow Jacket, and Wasp all join Team Iron.
If you've seen the movie, then you know the events here in the comic are completely different from what happened in the movie. First off, we can see that Iron Man reveals Peter Parker's secret identity. However, at the time, they had just met, and this didn't actually happen in the movie. Second, we can see that Tony has given Peter a new costume. However, in the movie, this does not actually happen. And finally, we can see a bunch of superheroes who don't appear in the final film.
But Captain America is not on board with this new registration act. He thinks the law is a violation of civil liberties that turn heroes into criminals, and forcing superheroes to reveal their identities puts many of their families in danger. Iron Man and his allies hunt down all of the resisting superheroes and to throw them into prison with no trial and no jury. Captain America goes on the run from the government and creates the Secret Avengers, a group which practices their superheroing in secret. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Spider-Woman, Hercules, Falcon, Goliath, and Black Panther all join Captain America's team.
Here, we can see Team Cap. Although in the movie, it isn't exactly secret. It's more of just a division in the Avengers. Also, this should go without saying, but of course the superheroes here are different.
When an evil cyborg clone of Thor, created by Tony Stark and Reed Richards, joins the fight and blows a hole right through Goliath. Iron Man doesn't take this very well and attacks Spider-Man. Orders that he decides to recruit a team of supervillains to help continue hunting down unregistered superheroes. Iron Man's super prison is in an alternate dimension called the Negative Zone, so the Secret Avengers decide to break their own. Hank Pym was actually a shape-shifting superhero called Hulkling, who has used his powers to release all the imprisoned superheroes. Cloak sucks up everyone in his, cloak. He makes everyone stop fighting and turns himself in to be arrested. So, Captain America gets assassinated, but comes back to life in another story arc. Real Thor also comes back to life and kicks Iron Man's tuchus when he finds out about evil cyborg clone Thor, and Spider-Man makes a deal with Mephisto that restores his secret identity.
So that happened. There were a few moments from the movie that were replicated from the comics, like this. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. And as you could tell by the end, literally, it was just complete madness there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you liked the video. And I hope you have a good day. Peace. See ya. Bye.